If I had another chance to see my mother today, I would tell her, I love her. I love the bravery that she had, the courage that she had to try to get out of her situation. And it was unfortunate that she didn't make it, but I would tell her that I truly believed in her. At the time, I was 8, my little brother was 4, and my older brother was 17. We were a close-knit family, and my mom was truly in love with this man, my brother's father. And, we did everything together. She loved us, we loved her, we loved him. From a kid thinking back, I didn't hear none of that going on, no arguing, no none of that. So she kept it hidden because I guess she didn't want us to look at him different. But she realized that she had loved ones that cared about her, and she had kids that she had to raise. And I know a lot of input was put in from my family, because if he's abusing you now, what will he do to the kids? It all came down one day. I just remember us walking from the house. I'm like, well, why are we walking? Why he can't take us? Why our stepdad can't take us? And obviously she got fed up with the situation and she wanted out. And he didn't agree on that. After school, she went and took us to our grandmother's house, and she went to vent with one of her close friends. And what happened was, what I was told when I got older, is that he came to her friend's house looking for her, and she refused to go with him. And then he took it in his own hands to take her life, because he felt like he couldn't live without her. He ended up shooting her 3 times in the back, I believe, and then went back to his car and shot himself in the head. And when we got to the hospital, it was a scary sight to see my whole family crying. And to sit back and not be able to go in there. And I was a kid, I didn't understand why I can't see my mom, And my aunties and uncles was telling me, no, you can't go in there, it's too much for you to see. I'm like, no, that's my mom. Like, I need to see her. But they still insist that I couldn't see her. And the next thing I knew, it was time to go, but everybody was crying, and the doctors, I guess, told my grandmother, my aunties, that she passed on. At the time, I was 8 years old. I'm an 8-year-old kid thinking, hey, my mom is gonna live forever. I just knew she was gonna be there, she was gonna see me graduate, see me play football, and see the success that I'm doing now. And it just was devastating. It impacted me in school, my behavior. I turned it from a good kid to a bad kid, all in a matter of seconds. I hated the world because I was just so mad, like, why me? Why take my mother? And it just hurt me, and I mean, it went on for about 4 or 5 years of that anger. My grandmother, she took us in when my mom passed away, because she didn't want us to leave, to be separated. She wanted all three of us to stay together. It was nine people at one time staying in the house, but she didn't care. She said, make rooms, we got enough blankets, enough pillows, we just gonna find y'all a spot, because I'm not letting y'all go. She seen a little kid that was just always fighting, getting suspended out of school. So she called my uncle over and told him I can't do nothing with him. And my uncle sat me down and he was like, look, either you're gonna straighten up or you're gonna end up in jail or dead somewhere, because you being mad at the world. The world don't care nothing about what your problems are. So you need to move on. And he told me that. And he told me, if you want to play sports, you're gonna have to do good in school. And if you want to be successful in life, you gotta do good in school and football. I jumped back on that right path and got to where I am today. I smile every day thinking about her, because I know that I'm doing the right thing and that she's smiling above. I tell her every day, before every game, before anything I do, that I love her and I miss her, and I will see her one day again. you.